So I need you guys to hit that like button on the way in. So today we got Fleece Johnson and Adam22 in the building. So Fleece Johnson, you guys might have knew him as the Booty Man. You know, he was on the cartoon, The Boondocks. They did an SNBC special on him. And you guys know that he's hilarious, but he has some nasty things to talk about. But Adam22, he wanted to know the ins and outs. So he went on the No Jumper podcast, and Adam22 asked him some questions. Now this time, he talks about how he got another man pregnant inside of the penitentiary. This right here is wild, but I need you guys to hit that like button and let me know, what do you think about this entire situation? And then after we see this clip, I'll be back with some more commentary on the end.
I came out of the hole, everybody was coming to me. They said, man, you in the game? I said, yeah, I'm in the game, and I don't care what y'all think, right? But I didn't know nothing about sex, right?
Right, because this is your first time with
Yeah, and that boy that he started getting paranoid. So I was gambling one day, and he whispered in my ear, said, I want to tell you something. I said, what is it, baby? He said, I've been to the doctor. I said, what's wrong? He said, I'm pregnant. Man, I went nuts. I actually thought that I got him pregnant, right? Because I didn't know nothing about sex, right? I said, oh, goddamn. I said, look, man, somebody take my hand over. I picked him up in my arms, swung him around. I said, did they tell you if it's a boy or a girl? He said, no, not yet. And so it got so bad that the warden at the prison had me brought to his office. And I said, look, warden, I know I can't keep the child here at the prison, so I'm wondering if y'all can put my child somewhere where I can get some visitational rights. And he just looked at me like, like saying he's sick, you know. And he had a therapist and this lady, she said, well, I want to talk to you, Mr. Johnson. I said, about what? She said, about your child. I said, what about my child? You don't have I said, look, man, who's this bitch? And I'm ready to go off, right? And it took me a day to take me through a whole bunch of mental stuff before I realized that he wasn't pregnant because he put something up on his t-shirt and made his belly big. And when I tried to touch it, he said, get away from me. Don't you touch it. You ain't got the right to touch this baby. Because you the one that said you didn't want it. And you let everybody tell you I wasn't pregnant. But nigga, you looking at my stomach right now. What you think now? I cried everything, man.
So he was just on some crazy shit, or was he just looking for attention?
He wanted to be a woman so bad.
Oh wow.
That he staged that little scene right there. But it took me through a lot of mental stuff. But it didn't stop her.
Man, this actually was a great episode. So you guys got to make sure you guys go over there to No Jumper and check out the full interview because it was hilarious. But Fleece Johnson, he spent over 40 years in the prison, so he has a lot of different type of stories. I actually got introduced to him on a more personal level on Hustler Spirit. I mean, he's like talks about everything under the sun. So if you guys want to hear some laughing content, make sure you go check Adam22 No Jumper out and also check Hustler Spirit out. But hey, I need you guys to drop it in the comments and let me know. Do you think that Fleece Johnson is a wild boy, or do you think some of these stories that he's coming up with, he's actually fabricating them and actually lying about these stories. But just drop it in the comments and let me know, what do you think?